18 News reporter John East Washington is live right now at the Elmira Correctional Facility. John East, this has to be some tough news for the officers at the Elmira facility who've stayed out. Have you gotten any reaction from them at all?
I have gotten some reactions, and just like you said, it is some pretty tough news for everybody still out here, because a lot of the officers that I talked to said they were willing to stay out here as long as it takes in order to get their demands heard. But moving out of the way for you guys to see, the scene is pretty much empty now, and that's because a lot of people went back to work. And as you said, about 2,000 officers around the state were fired. But even though a lot has changed, officers say they still want to ensure their safety inside the prisons.
Being strong-armed into something and being bullied into a job, it's pretty pathetic on our governor and our commissioner's part. I think it's kind of ridiculous, honestly. All we were doing was asking for help. We're asking for safer working conditions for ourselves and the individuals that are locked up in there. It's not just for us. And all we do is get threatened. It's very disheartening. I have 19 years in the job, and as of today, according to docs, I'm terminated. And I'm perfectly okay with that, because I stood up for something I believed in.
And Jim, as you mentioned, the strike is now over, and it's been 22 days of striking, and 4 deals have been made so far, but this one is the one to do it. Around 1,200 workers around the state returned to work today, and that's according to Commissioner Dan Marticello. But those who did not return to work have gotten termination letters. And a couple of the CO officers that are still out here striking told me that tomorrow there will be a hearing up in Buffalo regarding the lawsuit that was filed against the state, and many officers will be at that hearing tomorrow. And of course, 18 News will continue to keep you updated as the updates come in. For now, outside the Elmira Correctional Facility, I'm John East Washington. Jim, back over to you in the studio.